What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 4 team builder for the ICBA Season 4. Today we're facing off against Aaron 2420, aka my CFW daddy. Aaron has been really awesome to me lately. He actually is the one who taught me how to gem my own team now, so we can do that, and hopefully in the future, maybe by the end of this battle, we'll have figured out how to record our own battles too, so we don't have to rely on others for that. And as grateful as I am to those people who have been able to record for me in the past, hopefully we can stop that, because I don't want to keep taking up people's time for this. So anyways, guys, let's just get into the team. Let's get into what my opponent can bring. Let's get into what I think he can bring, and then finally we'll go over what I can bring. And if you guys are excited for the battle tomorrow, it will be up tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And yeah. Anyways, so let's get into what he could bring. He has options of Tapu Koko with Z moves. He also has his Typhlosion, which is his Z captain, and Tyranitar with Z moves. Those are his Z users. He's also got Ferrothorn, Cofagrigus, Zygarde 10%, Mega Beedrill, Alomomola, Reuniclus, Snorlax, and Swadloon. There we go. I think I said them all. Anyways, our team is Crobat, Mega Mawile, Mew, Darkrai, Conkeldurr, Ditto, Regirock, Musharna, Gastrodon, there we go, that's the word for it, Whimsicott, and Kyurem. Now, I'm going to go over the Pokemon I think he's going to bring first. It's these 6 right here, so I'm going to go over the ones actually not. So, if he brings Aloe, he's probably going to have Wish, he's probably going to have Knockoff, Scald, obviously going to be Regenerator, probably a physically defensive spread to handle my Mega Mawile. That's a pretty good answer to it, because I'm not carrying Thunder Punch this week. The Reuniclus, I don't expect to come, because he could bring it with like Trick Room Kofag or Trick Room on this thing and Calm Mind, and it'd be really scary, but I do have a Ditto in the back, and that's kind of why I'm bringing the Ditto, so it's kind of annoying. I also have Taunt on a couple bonds, so Reuniclus is really annoying. He could bring it. I also have Darkrai, so you got to keep that in mind too. So it could be, it's 50-50, but I don't think it's coming. Snorlax, I have ways to just rip this thing in half, so it should not be coming. If it's coming, I'll be kind of happy. His Typhlosion, it's got decent speed, and with Sun, of course, Z Sunny Day and Eruption is going to be very scary, getting a +1 boost in speed, being in the Sun with base 109 special attack, having Eruption is really scary, so I'm going to put that down just in case. Sunny Day, Eruption, and then it was Fire Beam Z, there we go. That could be kind of scary with, of course, like Solar Beam, and like, I don't know, Nature Power, is that it? Yeah, Nature Power. So, because that's like an electric move, so that could be kind of scary. And then Swadloon, if he comes, it'll be Eviolite, and he'll probably have webs on it, which is kind of scary, but I don't think he's going to bring those 5. Moving on though to the 6, I do think he's going to bring the Koko. If it comes, it's definitely going to be Z move. I'm very confident in that, and probably Farium Z for the Twinkle Tackle. So I'm assuming it's going to have Dazzling Gleam, T-Bolt, probably U-Turn just in case, and then Grass Knot maybe. U-Turn just in case of the Gastrodon, and Grass Knot, of course, because of the Gastrodon. That's going to come. He's definitely got enough speed for, like, the, what is it called? For the Darkrai, I believe Darkrai reaches, like, it's not level 50, but whatever. He's got enough speed for Darkrai. He's going to have it, I think he's going to end up with, like, 28 or 24 EVs and HP or something like that, after if he maxes out a special attack and puts his speed, where he needs to be to outspeed my Darkrai. The Ferrothorn, I don't know what it's going to be, probably Akka, maybe Chobble, one of the two, not too sure, one of those 2 berries. In terms of moves, Gyro Ball, for sure, maybe Leech Seed, maybe Knockoff I could see coming, and for sure Spikes or Stealth Rock, one of the 2 at least, that's for sure. So that's coming. I don't know if it's going to be physically or specially defensive, probably specially because of the Darkrai. You can handle that decently well, I guess, kind of. probably physically defensive, anything. Cofagrigus, no idea what spread it's going to be. All I know is Mummy is a pain, so I got to be very careful with that. Sorry about that cut there, but yeah, Mummy's a bit of a problem. Yeah, so other than that, I think he'd definitely be bringing Shadow Ball, probably Psychic, actually, to deal with my my Crobat, to deal with my Conch, actually, because Will-O-Wisping a Conch is not a good idea because I have Guts, so he's got to be careful with that. But yeah, so that's kind of what I expect him to bring there. Maybe Trick Room he'll have, I have no idea, but he's got, Trick Room, there we go. So yeah, but I have no idea what spread he's going to bring. Then Zygarde, 10%, I'm assuming not Outrage, Choice Band, there we go, or Choice Scarf. Outrage is obviously a problem. Arrows, 1,000 arrows, that's it, is always a problem. E-Speed, and then maybe, not Explosion, geez, E-Speed, there we go. And maybe like Toxic, or, I don't know, maybe he wants to run Crunch, no idea. He has options he can run. Zygarde is definitely a huge threat to my team. It only has base 100 attack, but with the Choice Band, with Outrage and 1,000 arrows, it just does so much damage, so gotta be careful there. Then T-Tar, definitely I'm expecting this set, an Assault Vest T-Tar with like Pursuit, with like Stone Edge, with Brick Break, probably like something to hit my Darkrai, and then like Rocks. No, Rocks, sorry, something else, any other move, whatever it is, I don't know. Anyways, you kind of get what I'm saying, but it's going to be like almost max HP and like almost max special defense, because he has nothing for Darkrai, and this is basically a Darkrai answer. And I do have Z Focus Blast, of course, but I'm expecting the Assault Vest T-Tar to kind of like try and deal with Darkrai, so yeah. And then finally we have, he's going to have the Mega Beedrill. This thing is coming because I have 2 really strong Psychic and Dark types, so he's got to bring something to hit them, and obviously adaptability U-turns from a base, 150 attack Pokemon is going to do a shit ton of damage. So yeah, that's why I'm expecting Mega Beedrill to come. Obviously U-turn, probably Poison Jab, right? Poison Jab maybe? No, I don't think he's going to bring Poison Jab, he probably doesn't need it. Maybe like Knockoff, Drill Run maybe, I don't know, you get the point. He has options he can run, so yeah, that's what I'm expecting from him. It can be, his Beedrill can be adamant if he wants to, and that's scary, so yeah. Anyways, let's just get into what we actually brought though. So to start off, we'll go over here, we have AJ, our Crobat, which is a Rocky helmet this week. This set was suggested by my front office, shout out to all those guys, you guys are awesome. Defensive Crobat with the Rocky helmet, they actually suggested, I believe it was a Black Sludge Crobat, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go in my notes here to make sure. So yeah, so Mike is actually the one who suggested it. He suggested the Black Sludge, and he suggested, I think it was Defog over Taunt, I'm not sure, something like that. It was something like that, but yeah, I decided to keep the same EV spread. Basically you have speed for Zygarde 10%, and Scarf T-Tar, actually I added a bit of speed there for Scarf T-Tar just in case. We have the rest in HP and defense, and the reason for that is because we want to be able to take as many hits as possible and then just start firing things off. We have Infiltrator there because Super Fang plus Infiltrator is a pretty good combination just in case you want to set up subs. We have U-turn there for momentum, Roost for longevity, and Taunt because of the Cofagrigus, because of the, what is it called, Reuniclus, because of the Snorlax. Like, basically those things are a problem, and this is basically my answer to Mega Beedrill. Mega Beedrill comes in, whatever I do, I go into Crobat, because he clicks Knockoff, he takes Rocky Helmet damage, and then he has to U-turn out, and then we can U-turn out. He goes and he clicks Poison Jab, that is nothing. Clicks U-turn, that is nothing. So Crobat is really good defensively here. Obviously not the best stats overall, but it's good enough to get the job done. Moving on though, we have Goggles, our Mega Mawile here, Play Rough, Fire Fang, Knockoff, and Swords Dance. Mawile's speed is for Zygarde 10% at +2. So when we're at +2, we outspeed Zygarde 10%. We also outspeed Aloe and slower Mons from this range. So Aloe at max speed, it's not as fast as us. Or sorry, at neutral speed, it's not as fast as us. We have Play Rough, which hits everything neutral or better except for Ferrothorn, and we have Fire Fang for that. And then Knockoff is useful, but could be replaced with like Sucker Punch or Rocks. I was thinking that in my building, but I decided to stick with Knockoff because just in case I need to get rid of an item, pretty useful. Yeah, and we have SD because if we're at +2, we just run through his entire team, pretty much. So that's that there. Moving on though, we have Tails here, our Mew. This is where we're getting the +2 speed from. We have Baton Pass, Substitute, Rock Polish, and Earthquake. Mew's speed is for max speed T-Tar. We have Baton Pass, Sub, and Rock Polish because if I get a Rock Polish and a Sub into Mawile, it's game over. We have Earthquake because he only has 1 resist, that's it. And that's like, what is it? It's like Swadloon or something. Let me check, is that it? Swadloon? It is, yeah, Swadloon, I think. Swadloon is his only resist to ground moves, so that's kind of a threat to him. We then have our spread here with max HP, a decent amount of defense, lets us live an adamant U-turn from a Beedrill after rocks 100% of the time. We always live it. I believe it does like 86% to us. That's pretty cool. So we can just like, if he goes for a U-turn, we can then just go for a Baton. Let's say I need to get up. Let's say I need to get up a Rock Polish or something like that. So I can go for a Rock Polish when he sends in his Beedrill. I'll outspeed, and let's say he's in range for an Earthquake. I KO that thing, or I can then just Baton Pass it off into something else. So I'm in a really good spot with this thing. It's a really strong mon. We have our special defense investment, lets us live the T-Bolt from, a Z T-Bolt in terrain from Timid Coco, which is really useful. So yeah, that's that. And then the rest we have an attack because that's all we need. We couldn't fit that 4 anywhere else, and it turns out to be kind of useful. Next up though, we have TKO, our Darkrai, which is Fightinium Z, Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, Focus Blast, and Nasty Plot. This goes the same as Mawile. If we get the +2 with this thing, it's game over. All we gotta do is land Focus Blast. If we get a sub and a speed boost or a Rock Polish to this thing, it's game over. Mawile, we might need 2 speed boosts to outspeed the Beedrill, to outspeed the Coco, but we should be fine. We get to keep our sub up or something, or if it's late in the game, we might not even need to go for the what is it called? Oh my god, I'm blanking. The Swords Dance, there we go. So yeah, but then this thing, Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, Focus Blast, hits everything on his team extremely well. And we should be good to go with this set. It's really strong for TMZ, is really useful to break down the T-Tar. And yeah, we then have Scrappy here, our Assault Vest Conkeldurr. This set I remade right before the battle. It's actually, we're going to be playing soon, hopefully. So hopefully this set actually comes in handy. I originally had max HP, max attack, adamant with like 4 and special defense, but I changed that up a bit because I felt like I needed some help to do with the Coco. Because likely this thing is going to be my lead. Probably. I'm hoping it is. But yeah, so we have, it just runs through them basically. We have speed, sorry, no speed because it's not necessary to have, and the HP and special defense, so we never die to Timid, Z, Dazzling Gleam from Coco. The max roll is 200 HP, and we have 201 HP, so we're good to go there from full, and then Earthquake should OHKO back, depending on his spread. Actually, no, if he's the spread I expect, it's like 95% min, so it's like 95% min to like 113 max, so we should be good there. And yeah, and then lastly we have our Ditto here, Nacho, Choice Scarf, Transform, obviously, and yeah, I didn't make any, do I want to make a special in Power IVs? You guys will be doing this with me right now. Let's see, what's his team? His team has, what's his team bad against? I should probably make Hidden Power Fire for the Pharaoh. I think Hidden Power Fire is the way to go. So I'm going to run, or do I want HP Ice for the Zygarde? Likely I'd be swapped to the Coco, and the Coco should have Dazzling for the Zygarde, so I'm going to go with Hidden Power Fire, so I'm going to type in Hidden Power Fire, yep, and then let's see, we have, so 0, 30, 30, and then I'm going to scratch this and put in 30, 30, and that is that. That's how I do my Hidden Powers on my Dittos. Anyways, so that is that, guys. We have Hidden Power Fire now for that, and yeah, so this is my team, guys. We have Crobat, Mega Mobile, Mew, Darkrai, Conkeldurr, and Ditto. Let me know who you think will be the MVP of this matchup, guys. This is going to be a really fun game, hopefully. Really hoping I win this game. It's going to be exciting to go up 3-1. It's a big difference from 2-2. And yeah, guys. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel, guys. And I will see you all tomorrow.